Good morning. All in all, a good session yesterday. Got a few quid's worth of profit. Let's take a look at some of these. The Czech Chance League, Sparta Prague equaliser against Sigma Olomouc gave you a possible exit point, your first exit point. Very, very disappointing at 1.25. A win today or yesterday would have got them into the Europa Conference League places. Ilves against Oulu. Now, this is what I tend to do in these kind of leagues when I'm expecting the draw to end. There's a Sunderland profit. You're going to be rewarded if you take on these cup finals because they're very, very hard to unpack. If you get it right, 70 quid in the bag for that Sunderland equaliser yesterday. Sparta Prague match, for example, you could have cashed out at the 1-1. But if you're staying in for that 77 quid profit, then you're going to take a hit on the draw. If you're willing to take that in the hope of that, then off you go. That will come in now and again. Oulu and Ilves, when it's a league, I don't quite 100% trust all teams. I don't know well. You expect Ilves to have won yesterday. But if you're laying the draw this late, 1.09 and 1.06, look at the risk return. Huge. You can even half your stake there, have that down to 2 quid, and you'll still win 25. So pretty nice. Anything else yesterday? Heidenheim and Elversberg. Oh, I don't think that was yesterday, was it? They come from behind a couple of days ago. Yeah, there we go. 27 quid on the draw there. So good stuff yesterday. Enjoyed that. Lots and lots of goals. Hobosligan didn't really play. Lillestrøm, the absolute outstanding team yesterday. If they hadn't won, goodness knows what would have happened. Could have laid the draw second half, but I've had this with Consfinger before. Absolutely dominating a match through and through. Expected to score a shed load, and it ends up 0-0. That's just this type of league you're in. But could have laid the draw based on the first half stats. Indeed, we did go into the first half market. Aberdeen and Celtic did lay 1.09, 1.06, lay that very late draw. Celtic have a habit of getting out late. Sheffield United and Sunderland, well, this is where we made our profit on Sunderland's equaliser. Could have laid the draw again, arguably, because Sheffield United have already scored a second goal, albeit it was disallowed. But as you can see there, get it right, and you're going to be very well rewarded in that +1 market, which covers the draw, which is where I got out. But if I held on, goodness me, would have made a fortune in the match odds. Real Madrid, absolutely no surprise to see them end the last day of the season with a home win. We were looking at the Jagiellonia Baileystock equaliser, and I hope you got on that one, because this was a clash for top 3. Pogon win, they stay top 3. Jagiellonia draw, they stay top 3. Elsewhere, Rakow, alas, scored that goal before half-time. We were going to lay that draw second half. Only 3 matches of interest, and that's what you have to do at this stage of the season. You're not playing every match. You're playing matches of need. HJK continuing along their merry way, scoring 3+ goals. I was sorely tempted to put in over 2.5 goal second half for you, but there's no second half 2.5 goal market. It's just the standard 2.5 goal market. So much for Rosenborg's start to the season. Ultra defensive, solid as a rock, and they get absolutely tonked by the big boys. In the Spanish La Liga, it started getting busier later. Later on in the day is where the big matches occurred. So good stuff yesterday. Got some green screens. Let's have a quick look on to today. Don't forget the French Open tennis begins tomorrow. Working our way through, this is what I'm on about. Oh no, it's not. Girona Atletico Madrid, I don't think there's much to play for there. I think these are in time order, so let's change this and put this into league order. So I'll just do that. That will give it, that way I can look at the countries rather than individual matches. Right, let's work our way down. HNL1 League can always be entertaining with Dinamo Zagreb at home. Check Chance League, just check the league position. We've got 3 out of 3 odds on favourites. They did deliver yesterday apart from Sparta Prague. That was a 1-1. Danish Super League is always entertaining, particularly FC Copenhagen. Jutland as well, when their odds on tend to deliver. It's the last day of the season in the Premier League. Must win. Must win. Aston Villa. Newcastle ideally win. Nottingham Forest win. Arsenal win. All about the European places. So Manchester City have salvaged something. They've got themselves in third on 68 points, but it's they don't win today. It's wide open, isn't it? As far as taking Champions League spots, particularly as well, Newcastle and Chelsea, they're more gettable by Nottingham and Aston Villa. So you can expect, as they've been doing in the last match, a whole host of W's here. Really going for it, these European sides. Apart from Brighton, they're out of it. They can't get it. So Forest, Aston Villa, Chelsea, Newcastle, Manchester City. That's all they need. And notable, Manchester City only need a draw today to keep Nottingham Forest from catching them. Aston Villa could catch them, but the goal difference is exceptional. So I think a draw for Man City, so be careful. Might not be a must-win. So those are the 5 matches only, and they're all European-based. Charlton against Leyton Orient, again, we haven't got a clue. Is it going to be a first-half goal? Is it going to be a 1-0 at half-time, 0-0 at half-time, 1-0 full-time, 1-1 full-time, 1-2 full-time? Just haven't got a clue. But I do like Leyton Orient. I speak through the pocket there. Got us a few quid in the run-in. KUPS, the big guns are out and about in the Vikhouse Liga today. Watch out for the title holders losing recently. Highly unlikely to lose 2 consecutive matches. SJK and Interturku is a battle of early season form sides. But wasn't it Interturku playing yesterday? Or have I gone howling mad? Murdoch mad? I could have sworn they played yesterday. 17th. Okay, I'm getting it mixed up. Ilves and Interturku. Ilves played yesterday. There we go. So Interturku today and SJK. They're top 5. So in that regard, notable. They've played 2 matches less. So they look even better positioned, don't they? Interturku. So on that basis, that looks pretty decent, doesn't it? It's going to be a bit of a tight clash, top 5 clash. Clermont Foot against Bologna. French League 1 against French League 2. I always tend to go to the top flight side in these relegation playoffs. Quite simply, they've played better sides for the whole season, obviously. Conditioned to a higher level. Italian Serie A. This is all about Europe as well. Or is it? It's also about the relegation places. Lots and lots of teams involved today. The old lady, Roma, Lazio, AC Milan with a win takes them to 66. Fiorentina with a win takes them to 65 and a better goal difference than Lazio. So Fiorentina must win. I think Bologna are out of it, but mathematically, again, a Bologna win by 2+ goals and a Lazio loss, and Bologna could possibly take the place. So arguably, asterisks, outside chances, Fiorentina, Bologna, but definitely AC Milan, Lazio, Roma, Juve could do with winning. And at the bottom, it's a simple clash. Empoli add 3 points to that, they're up to 34. Goal difference for Empoli is better than Verona's, -25 to -33. So Empoli, Lecce, Parma and Verona are bang smack in the middle of the relegation dogfight. Verona outside, outside chance of staying up, just given they're already on 34. They just need a draw, don't they? And they've drawn the last 2. So plenty to play for in Italy today. In Spain, in Italy. Yeah. Italian Serie B, 1.62. Odds on favourites at home in the playoffs. Elite Serie today as well. Some of the big boys playing yesterday. We've got 3 odds on favourites playing away from home. It's much of a muchness this lot today. Viking have really impressed early season. I've liked what I've seen from them. Mulder are yet to get going. Bran should be up near the top of the tree. Let's have a look. Third in the league, possibility to go top today. Well, not top, but equal on points with Viking. And as I say, a new kid on the block at the top here, Viking. Rosenborg, early season promise put to bed by Bodo Glimt, who are in 5th at the moment. Played 2 games less, so they're very well positioned. Bran, you'd be expecting of them, and Viking could improve league leaders, for goodness sake. That's very rare for them. Let's just have a look. Anything else? We had the last day in Poland, didn't we? Could be the last day in the Polish First Division, if my mouse will consent. And with such a big fixture list, everyone playing, you'd expect this to be the last day of the season in Poland. So I'll be looking at that in play. There won't be a live stream again today. You saw yesterday just a match here at 2 o'clock, another match here at 2:30, a couple of matches at 3. It's just not very good for doing a live stream. I won't be doing one today because it looks busy in the Premier League, but it's not really. It looks busy in Italy as well. Well, you don't need a live stream, I don't think, just for one set of matches. Serie A. No one turns up on a Sunday anyway, do they? So we'll be okay on Telegram today, off-season particularly. Serie A we know about. Serie B, playoffs, AZ against Twente. They were goal fests, their playoffs. Recent matches between these two, absolute goal fest. Twente were red-carded in their latest match. It still went on and scored the next goal. So that's going to be competitive. Spanish La Liga 2 looks like it's the last day of the season there. So we need to focus on the teams with need. But just got to check. Don't make assumptions. It's the last day of the season. So let's just quickly check. It could be the second to last day of the season. That's still important. Let's just make sure we know what we're on about. So they're all on 40. Some are on 41. But let's have a look at the ones on 40. Make sure we know where we're headed. And scroll down. And 2 matches remain for those on 40. So it's not urgent just yet. This is what I call in tennis parlance moving day. It's an opportunity for yourself to get yourself out of a tricky position or to put yourself in a very positive position on the last day of the season. So let's have a look. And don't forget the hierarchy. Those with automatic promotion. Surely the carrot is absolutely massive with them. So 73 minus 3 is 70. So Real Oviedo cannot catch the top 2. It's between Elche, Mirandes and Levante. Elche, Mirandes and Levante. Elche, Mirandes and Levante as far as the title push is concerned there. Let's have a look at the playoff places. Well, Granada, 65 minus 6 is 59. So all the way down to Huesca, they can catch Almeria with 2 matches remaining. Albacete look to have dig themselves a big hole here. They played a game extra and are on 57. So for the playoffs, it's Real Oviedo can still arguably get the automatic promotion spots, can't they, as well? Oviedo, Santander, Almeria, Granada. Oviedo, Santander, Almeria, and Granada. So it's starting to flesh out just for this second to last day of the season, trying to get themselves in a good position to make a tilt for the playoffs or automatic promotion. Still, Racing Santander can get automatic promotion if they can break the 70-point barrier coming to the last day of the season. Notice 2 consecutive defeats for Elche. They're in a spot of bother. Can you imagine if they had drawn or won those? Be sitting merrily at the top. Looking at the relegation sides, well, Cartagena out. Racing Club Ferrol out. Tenerife relegated. Elche adds 6, makes 50, which means Castellón and Gijón are gettable. So it's Eldenza, Zaragoza, Gijón and Castellón. Eldenza, Zaragoza, Gijón and Castellón. So Eldenza, Zaragoza, Gijón and Castellón. So those are the matches of importance. I would caution you not to be playing any matches whose seasons are over. In the Allsvenskan today, Gothenburg and Malmo. Malmo have been going through the mill at the moment, not being the perennial champions you'd expect them to be. One side who's really caught my eye, Elfsborg, particularly second half goals as well. Watch out for them. Djurgården are still making me scratch my head. When are they going to start? Remember, they played so well last season. They were playing Chelsea in Europe, but they've just not got going, Djurgården. But their odds on at home, look at these hefty losses. As I warned you about, these are the two big guns, though, Mjällby and Elfsborg. That tells you probably where Djurgården are. They're playing Chelsea as recently as the 8th of May, as you can see there. Häcken, again, just gives you an idea of goals bent, doesn't it? These lower tiers. So that's about it for today. I won't be doing a live stream. I'd love to, but we just don't get enough attendees on a Sunday. It really is a lot of effort for me to put these on and to really be on the game, to do it for 2.5 hours, and to do it in front of 2 people and a dog is just a bit soul destroying. But that's the way it is. It's a Sunday. You've got family time. So I think Telegram, like yesterday, would be very well suited to a live stream, to today's session. It looks busy, but we're only focusing on the teams with need. Now, 4 o'clock could be a good time if I pop on a live stream, because you'll see we've got Poland, Norway. Now, we've got a live stream on Telegram for members of footballtradingprofits.com. So those of you on YouTube, this isn't for you. So on Telegram, there is a live chat facility at the top here. I think, if I can find it, that could be the live stream. Just make sure I'm not talking to anyone. There we go, leave the live stream. So there's a live stream facility there. I will warn you on Telegram if I'm about to pop on, and this will make it exclusive to members only as well. No non-paying members allowed. We've been in excellent form yesterday. Let's see if we can dig out a few more today. So there's a possibility 4 o'clock me popping on a Telegram live stream for you, just to give you a look at the markets. We've got League Seria A and we've got the 4 o'clocks in the Premier League as well. Easter Monday apparently tomorrow, so they should be, it's not Easter Monday, bank holiday, is it in the UK? I'm not sure. So I would have expected a little bit more footy, but no, a little bit quieter. Just the Elvis playing Heidenheim again. We profited from that in the first leg. Have a great day today. I will see you members of footballtradingprofits.com on Telegram throughout the day, and I will probably, if I can work the Telegram live stream session, pop on at 4 o'clock on the Telegram for a live stream. We can do screenshots, and I will do a little practice session earlier on. Have a great day, and don't forget the French Open begins tomorrow. And with that in mind, I'm going to be reminding ChatGPT about my tennis trading course. He spat out some brilliant strategies and ideas. For example, trying to find the personality of the tennis player beforehand and putting that personality into a trading strategy. For example, John Isner, boom, boom, 7-6s all day long, compared to another player who excels at coming back late on, that kind of thing. Have a great day. Look forward to some more profit today. But don't forget, members, Telegram live stream possibility at 4 p.m. Either pop on Telegram or I'll do a quickie on YouTube. Have a great day.